Hello and welcome to this week's episode of I Will Survive. I'm your host, Gore Franklin. I'm sitting here with Dr. Tommy Dawson, author of best-selling book, I Am Zombie. Doctor, how are you today?
Doing splendid, Gore. Thank you for having me.
This book is a fantastic read. I picked it up the other day, could not
you.
set it down. Just
Thank you.
fantastic.
Great.
I like how in the book you talk about how the zombie apocalypse isn't just an idea, that it's actually a scientific fact that it will happen.
Yes, I talk about in chapter 13 that the zombie apocalypse is actually going to happen within the next 4 years. And essentially, this book prepares people for hiding places and shelter and weapons.
Like a zombie survival guide.
Exactly, yes.
There's certain parts of the book that really interested me.
Oh, okay.
You talk about how a zombie is actually dead.
Oh, they're dead.
See,
Yes.
some people argue that a zombie is still a human, just sick.
No, you misunderstood. See, they were once human, but were bit, and now their brains are no longer functioning
Okay.
as human. So
Okay.
they are zombies. They're dead. You understand? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you don't believe that zombies are capable of any emotion?
I never said that.
Okay.
Zombies perhaps may have emotions such as anger, but that's about it. Zombies don't get happy. They don't get jolly. No.
Are zombies strictly driven by hunger or by anger, would you say?
I would say a little bit of both. They could smell fear. Don't think that they
Is
can't.
that their main sense?
I would say one of the biggest, most important for them, because if they smell fear, they will attack.
Can they hear better than regular humans?
You know, I actually have a chapter on that in chapter 7. Didn't you say you read the book?
Bits of it, yes.
Okay.
Parts.
Okay.
I had trouble setting it down.
Okay, that's good.
Well, let's take a quick break real quick just to
right.
get a word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back.
Sure.
Do you have bad breath? Do people run when you talk to them? Are you a zombie? Then Zombie Mouthwash is for you. It's chemically balanced to eliminate the aroma associated with zombie eating habits. Research shows that eating human flesh causes chronic halitosis. Zombie Mouthwash cures even the toughest death breath. Oh my god, no!
Sold in stores near you.
Back. Doctor, there are a few other questions that I had, but first I want to read a question that one of our viewers has sent in for you to
Oh,
answer.
okay. Sure.
This is from Bobby Wilson. He lives in
Bobby.
Texas.
All right.
He asks, if my girlfriend was turned into a zombie, could I, morally, still have a physical relationship with her? And what kind of STDs would this bring into the bedroom?
Great question, Bobby. I actually get that a lot. By the book, it explains it very well in chapter 11. STDs, hard to say. Syphilis.
Would he be turned into a zombie?
There is a chance.
There is a chance.
A definite chance. I would stay away from
It's
that.
not worth the risk.
Not worth the risk.
Well, it might be.
No, not worth the risk.
No?
No. Bobby, no.
Okay.
Great question.
I had another question, a personal
Sure.
question. I've
Oh.
always wondered, do you go after the heart or the brain
Great
when
question.
trying to kill a zombie?
My favorite question. Weapon of choice would be steak. Some people think steaks are for vampires, which they are, but also for zombies.
Okay.
Now, what you want to do is drive that steak clear in their skull.
Okay.
Okay? It destroys the brain. They no longer function.
So it's
You
the brain.
understand?
You go after the brain.
Yes.
Okay. Do they have a heart? Do they have a beating heart?
Not beating, but it's there. It's black. You know, it's black as coal.
Do you possibly believe in the possibility of that there might be a good zombie? We'll talk about that another week. I think that's all the time
Okay.
we have. Stay tuned. Next week we'll pick up this conversation again. You guys have a great night. Thank you.
I will survive.